everyone. My name is Dimpomfono.
And my name is Lereko Mfono, and welcome to our YouTube channel on our
very first video.
Cool, yeah. I mean, we are really interested in anything marriage. You know, we've been married now
for 5 years. We're on our fifth year.
Yeah. We're doing our wedding anniversary on the 26th of November. So Dimps and I have taken time over this COVID experience, just reflecting really on our marriage, looking at the honey and the pain, as Stogie T says. But it's been an interesting journey, and we're looking at growing and sharing some of our growing pains.
Yeah.
Is it growing pains?
Growth pains.
and sharing some of our experiences, and also finding out experiences from other couples. Yeah.
So it's going to be conversation, connecting, discovering, exploring. We'll see as we go. So for today, we would like you to get to know us just a little bit. And we've listed 5 questions each that we're going to ask each other. So I have 5 questions I'm going to ask Rex, and he has 5 questions that he's going to ask me. And we're hoping that through these questions, just a little, we'll get to know us. We'll get to know each other more as time goes. But what's really exciting is we'll get to know each other a little bit more, because, you know, we've never asked each other these before. So, are you ready? Do you want to start?
You start. Ladies first.
Okay, I'll start. Rex, what movie that you have watched before was so sad that you will never watch it again? Like, you liked it, it was good, and it got to you, but you're like, oh, I don't know if I can watch that movie again.
Titanic.
Okay.
No. I mean, I remember the very first time I watched Titanic. I think I was at like 8 or 9, and man, it broke me. Like, I was an innocent child, you know. So I haven't watched Titanic ever since. I should actually watch it again. But yeah, if there was a movie that was like really made me sad, was Titanic, and I have never watched it since.
Yeah.
So maybe one of our movie nights we should try get it.
Yeah, Titanic is also one of the movies I wouldn't watch again. Like,
yeah, no.
Like one called Changeling. Have you watched
Changeling?
Yeah,
Changeling with Angelina Jolie.
With Angelina, I would never watch that movie again.
I would, yeah.
It's so good. Like, I love Angelina Jolie, but that movie, I would never watch it.
It breaks your heart.
Oh, I'd never watch it again. Okay, moving on.
Cool.
You ask the next one.
Dimps. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, let me start with that one. When did you know you wanted to get married, and why?
When did I know I wanted to get married? I mean, I think being a girl, I don't mean to be like stereotypical, but like being a girl, you grow up already having like a fantasy about marriage. Because I remember being a child, like, you laugh at this, I told you this before and you laughed. I had like an actual wedding, like...
To who?
No, my love, don't do that. I told you this. You don't remember the story? Like, where I come from, like, we'd contribute money amongst our friends, like guys and girls, and we'd host like an actual wedding.
Okay, so
and
like kids play.
Yeah, and you'd buy a white dress, and I played the bride, you know, here and there. So, you know, I think I've always like, I want to find the one, I want to get married. So it's always been part of me. But I think we never really think about it until you're in marriage. Like, why did I want to get married again? Like, you know, what was, you know? Yeah, so, yeah.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah. Okay. What did you learn? Okay, this one, let's ease it up a bit, because, okay, let me ask her now. All right, so moving on, we're going to ask the next question. What is the first thing you notice about a stranger?
First thing I notice, gosh, I don't know. It depends where. If we're like maybe in a shopping mall, I'll like look at what are they buying, you know. Like, you know, what is this guy doing in this aisle, you know? Why is he buying that thing? So I look at like, yeah, maybe stuff like that. If it's in like, I don't know, like church or something, it'd always be like, man, why are you wearing a suit? You know, in 2021, you know, at church.
Okay.
We go to church like this, you know what I mean? But yeah, so it'll just be like interesting things that spring up while looking at them. Yeah, if it's anything interesting. Otherwise, I don't really take notice of them. But if it's someone dressed like in a funky way, or if someone is doing something interesting, that would pop out generally. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool, Dims. Yeah. What habits do you have that annoy your partner? This is probably my best one.
I definitely know why he picked that one. But so one thing I can think of, I probably have many. You'd probably like tell people many. But one thing I can think of is I appreciate a clean house. I appreciate hygiene. And I must admit, I'm a little bit too hectic about it. So the minute one thing is out of place, or you know, something is left unwashed, or there's crumbles on the counter, on the kitchen counter, I tend to, overreact.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm learning, right? This is why we're doing this. We're learning. So one thing that I know for sure annoys Lereko is I'm always like nagging him about, pick up your shoes. When you're done with the glass, wash it. Or at least put it in the sink or whatever. And I'm sure I'm not the only one.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so my turn, all right. So Lereko, do you prefer fish and chips or hamburger and chips?
Hamburger and chips.
Really?
I love hamburgers.
You love fish and chips though.
No, not
and
fish and
Russian
chips.
and chips.
Russian and chips perhaps, not fish and chips.
Okay.
Dims, what's the one thing you tried really hard to like, but just couldn't?
Sushi. Yeah.
You don't like sushi?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I have two. My big sister Neo, my big brother Tato. Yeah, we grew up together very, very tight. My brother actually used to, if I was bullied in primary school, like he used to come and like punch the bully. Yeah, we had a great upbringing. Shout out to Tato and Neo. Yeah.
Shout out Tito and Neil. All right.
Cool, Dims. What's your favorite day of the week?
Saturday.
Okay.
I love Saturdays. Shout out Neo. My friend Neo and I, we have a Saturday thing. Happy Saturday. It just feels different, man. I'm sure everyone can relate. Like the sun shines differently on a Saturday. There's just a vibe to Saturday. Children playing, braai, music, family day. I mean, that's a day we used to like do something with the child. We have a little baby girl. And that's a day we take to self-care and be. So I love a Saturday.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Last question. What do you think you learned a little too late about getting into marriage?
What do I think I learned a little too late about getting into marriage? Probably everything, Oh my goodness. I wonder what I did know. Let's start there. What did I know getting into marriage? Man, it's tough, how to make this partnership work, how to maintain just my own individualness and your own individualness in that, how to like raise a family, our daughter. So it's just a lot of things that I learned on the job, so yeah.
Job.
Well, on the expression in this unit. So Dim's last question. Last question. What is your favorite sex position?
Ask another one. On the first video, nah.
Okay, that's for like later. All right, cool.
Yes.
All right, last question. So Dim's last question. What's your best memory growing up? Dims is from Lesotho, by the way.
Yes, I'm from Lesotho. Uh, One that comes to mind now is so my father passed away when I was still very young. I was still in primary school. So it's one of the times probably one of the only times, few times we went away together as a family. I have an older brother. It was myself, my older brother, my mom, and my dad. And I remember us getting ready in the wee hours of the morning, like 4 a.m. My mom packing sandwiches, and we were traveling from Lesotho to Bloemfontein, and we stayed in a nice hotel. Man, that memory, like every time I've been asked this question, it's the first thing that comes to mind. I probably have a few more, but that's the one I can think of right now.
Cool. I love that.
Yeah.
So that's us for today. Please subscribe to the channel. We are going to be exploring, all things marriage. So we're glad that you are able to walk this journey with us. Subscribe. See you next time.
Peace. Bye.